Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Hello friends, and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the event and the boss that we had in the Loving Melody boss. And the first boss is Cammy, of course, accompanied by 3 Guiles. Now these are bosses that needs AoE clearing. 3 units of Guile and 1 Cammy. You can't reach all the Guiles because Cammy push you to back to the wall, to your back line. And you need to capitalize on that and try to play around it and using AoE damage. One of the best AoE damage, as we know, is Dalsim. I'll be showcasing him, and there's a lot of other units that you can change and you can use them. One of them is the new unit that dropped, which is Flame Aidon or Fire Aidon. Fire Aidon does AoE damage, will help you a lot. And before we continue, don't forget, everybody, click your Effigy Clash boss before everything and claim this. If you claim it, you're gonna maximize your resources, so don't forget about that. And let's dive into the event. Loving Melody. Now, as we see here in the Fall Banquet, I'm gonna show you my Battlelust before we start. So I took one piece and everything except these 2 up there because I don't need them right now. So I maximized the Battle Cry in the middle. I took 3 points at it. I maximized the Power Focus because it will increase my combo gauge with every trigger, so I can't stop dealing damage, which is one big point, especially with these teams, because these teams that we're using rotate really slow. One of them rotate really quick, or 2 of them. But you need to use that. This will help you maximize your damage. And I took 3 points in bonus damage and damage reduction. Now, I didn't take in HP, I didn't take in defense or pressure or whatever. I took in this because the damage reduction is really important for you to survive and deal more damage as you go through the stages. And I took 1 point in everything because we need it. We need 1 point in the last 3. So if you don't want to get 3 points here, you can take 1 point in everyone and take points in the top 2, which will help you. This one is really important if you're running heavy hitters like Guile, like Viper. They deal heavy hit, so you'll need them. Now, the EX move, I didn't unlock it. As you see in my previous video, I summoned the EX move and I'm using it. It's helpful. It will help you and maximize your damage because you're gonna get a free rotation that you can accumulate stacks. Let's go and check the fighting. Now, in the battle zone that I am in, I fell off to rank 6. I will fall off a little bit more. I'm not playing it consistent. I tried different rotations and different lineups. Let's check the report. So this was yesterday's, and I used the Dalsim team for the first one. You can do it without Bison, but as free to play, it's a little bit hard to find this tank that could survive and give you the tanking function for you to be able to maximize your damage. The second team, I was using Viper, as you see, and Zangief. Now I'll be talking about Zangief, why he's important here with this rotation. One thing is he's tanky. He heals himself with a C2 if you stack defense on him, and he deals damage by his defense so he can stay surviving. He disable passives, so armor break will be less inflicted on you. The second team or the third team, as we see, it's 4 teams this time, and we will have 5 teams later up the stages. I use Mummy Dalsim. Now here I was using Guile and Mummy Dalsim. Guile does decent damage because it's AoE, but he can't reach all the units. This is why he doesn't shine that much, specifically in this boss. Mummy Dalsim with the perfect rotation, you're gonna hit more. So I was using Mummy Dalsim with 10 exclusive and I upgraded him to 20, so this is why I dealt even more damage later. And Elena for survivability and healing, and Honda can tank. Honda can tank for you here. You don't need to use him, just put him there as a wall so he can tank for you. The last lineup, I used Gormagala Can for the trigger functionality and the buffs and the debuffs. I used Chun-Li because she deals AoE and she can hit everybody, and whenever the wave goes to target after target after target, it deals even more damage. Street Poison to buff her and able to get shields or sustain with his C2. And I'll show you the last run that I did today. Same team with Dalsim, almost 1 billion damage. Of course we can hit 1 billion damage and more. This team can go 1.5 billion, but I wasn't lucky enough and I didn't try that much, to be honest. The second team, the same lineup, but I used Street Poison here instead of Affy Chun-Li. This lineup I used the same rotation, but this time I put Elena also for healing, and Mommy Dalsim is dealing damage. Now, if I had Flame Aidon, I would be using Flame Aidon instead of Guile, and yes, he works better than Guile and better than Mommy Dalsim. You can play only Flame or Fire Aidon instead of both of them, and put any kind of support or saver like Rose if you want to use her C2. But here it works for me right now because I have Fire Aidon at 1 copy. And the last team is the same team, but I changed something. I put Yang. Now why I'm using Yang as in tag position? Because he improves crit rate, and my Chun-Li will crit more. It means more combo meter, it means more rotations, and it will be more successful. Now let's go and check the fights. First fight, Dalsim team. I'm gonna play it at X1. And as you see, I have Fei Long on assist. I start immediately with Fashion Blanca. I use the C1 of Dalsim and C2 of Summer Yang. Summer Yang C2 afflict armor break. If you look at Cammy, she has armor break. For every armor break, you get energy, so you can do more rotations. I start with Fashion Blanca again, C1 of Dalsim. We can tank a little bit of hits at the start because we're not dealing the maximum damage. I take my time with the combo, so I can grant stacks more for Dalsim. And if you want, go check Hazing video, he explained Dalsim really good. Now I start with Fashion Blanca again, Dalsim, 3rd stack. Now he will go to almost 30 stacks. And I use the healing EX of Summer Elena just to cleanse me from armor breaks so I can survive even more. And now we start with Dalsim, I think here. Yes, we start with Dalsim. 2 fireballs, then Summer Yang, Fashion Blanca, then Dalsim. And we keep doing this. I drop the Fire EX, the Crimson Lotus, because it increases flame damage. And this is what will enable my Dalsim to deal so much damage. Again, 2 balls, healing, Fashion Blanca, then Dalsim again. We hit the 700 million. We start again. I use the EX move here just to keep me surviving so nobody dies. It was wrong. I should use it right now here before I got deleted, and I can even do more damage. Now, learn from my mistake and do even better. This is how much we can deal damage, and Guiles start ramping up. Look at the damage from Guiles. Guiles are the one that deal the most damage, not Cammy. So you need to pay attention for that. On the second team, as you see, I'm using Ryu with Yun on him to trigger him and drop down and give you more combo meter. I'm using T-Hawk on Viper. Now T-Hawk will cleanse Viper from armor break so she can survive even more and keep us tanky whenever she gets armor break. Let's go and check the replay. I have the new EX move, and here it's important to use. So I wait, then I start with the EX move, and I have a free combo meter, so I can accumulate Satsui no Iki stacks. It will pop on Viper, so I start with Viper, no cast above her, as you see. I go normal rotation, Viper, 3 poison, Zangief, then Viper. As you see, I dealt almost no damage, but this is what I want. I start with Ryu, 3 poison, Zangief, then Viper. Now I have Satsui no Iki to drain the energy bar from my enemy. And when I drain the energy bar, I can even go more combo, more rotation. Now it was 5, it wasn't that impressive. But when you do it at more stacks of Satsui no Iki, you drain even more of the bar. And we go again. And you go ham. Viper, 3 poison, Zangief, then Viper. And look, when Zangief hit, he fully restored his HP. Boom. And Viper will give you shields anyway. So she killed my Zangief now, and now I'll try to deal even more damage with any way I can. I'm hitting with Street Poison by the end, and she hits everybody, so she gives me more damage to my combo. And that was it. Viper did everything. 7 million from Street Poison in the end, which is good. If you have a built-up Ryu, your score will get higher immensely. Like it will be noticeable. You're gonna hit the 500 million. Third team, Guile. I'm using Mad Ryu on Guile because when he drops HP, I want him to deal more damage. And I'm using Zangief on my Dalsim, Mommy Dalsim, to get him more speed so my team can start even more. Let's check the replay. And here I accumulate some combo meters before I start, because this team needs combo meter. I'm using Elena for healing, plus she has the 6 out of 6, it means it gives me more bars. I drop all my EX that I don't use regularly, because I have them and they don't help that much, but at least they inflict a little bit of damage. Now, I start with Dalsim, as you see the buff, Summer Elena. I use the AX move, Dalsim, then Guile in the end, dealing damage. As you see, the damage is not what we expect. And Mommy Dulcim, you don't need to buff him always and start with him. You can start with Guile if you want. And like one rotation with Mommy Dulcim, one rotation with Guile you start. Just because you want Mommy Dulcim to keep the stacks and you want Guile to have the stacks of armor break on Cammy so you can deal even more damage. Honda is taking damage, we don't care. And Elena is helping us survive on our lineups. As you see, I ran out of combo meter, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna use the Elena to heal again when we start our rotation. And here we go. And whenever the EX move is back again online, we use it to maximize the damage. Honda died. I start with Mommy Dulcim because I see Guile is almost dead, and he died. So I use Elena, then Mommy Dulcim, then Elena in the end alone, and the time was up. And that was the run. That was a good run actually. You can do better, yes of course, with more better timing on your rotations. Third lineup, or fourth lineup, and this is the Chun-Li lineup, 190 million. This is the third best lineup for me right now. Yes, we can improve it. Hopefully we'll improve it. I'll just try different rotations and strategy. Maybe drop Witch Jury so she will deal. As you see, Witch Jury is on my Chun-Li to gain more lifesteal, but I can use her on the lineup if you want to use her. She will gain lifesteal on her own. She can tank a little bit. She will not die. She will enable your rotations. Let's go and check the replay. So we wait a little bit and we accumulate some combo meter. I drop the drones from the start whenever I have them. Where it is, here it is. And after that, I drop the EX move, the Tanuki. It will give me more armor break and damage in the middle of my fight. So here you see, as you see, Chun-Li here is perfect. Why? Because she hits everybody, and the more she hits, the more the backline take more damage. This is what's good about it. So I start with her. I use I use Yang, C1, the C2 of Abel, so it gives him shields, and the C3 of my Chun-Li. Ken died, it's okay, we can rotate now, and I have the healing, so if they drop low in HP, I use the healing, as you see here. And why don't I care with Chun-Li to get hit? Because she has Witch Jury on her, which whenever she hits, she will get even healing. I start with her, C1 from Abel, he still dies, I use her again, and that's all she wrote. 190 million, that's okay, that's a good run. If you could score like this, it will guarantee you a spot in the top 50, and this is what we're aiming for. And yeah, these were the rotations. This time it's 4 teams, it's not 3 teams. Make sure to do 3 tries at least every day so you can get all of the tickets to upgrade your Battlelust and to get all the rewards from here, so you can go to the shop and buy whatever you want to buy. Now, maximizing the shop, what do you need to buy from the shop? If you're looking for resources and improving your account, you need breakstones and EXP. So I went for my breakstones first, because I need them, and then after that I either gonna go to the faith gems, because the faith gems are so important. If you're a new account and new player, you want some summons, don't go for faction summons, it's not worth it, it's the worst deal that you can go. These summons are better, they will help you, you have a chance to get Master Infernal also with them. I will go after this for the Soul Power or Soul Core to upgrade it. And in the end, whatever I have, I will buy anything else. Specifically, I will probably go for the Boost Stone Kit. But this is what I need the most in my account. Something to upgrade Soul Power and to get the Breakstones. The Breakstones are important. As you see, if we go here, I'm out of Breakstones. I have 200 Breakstones and I'm out of all my Breakstones. And I wish you all luck. And that was it for the video.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, we thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fly.